Good morning, everyone. Today I would like to talk about the spirit of idolatry and the specific spirit which we don't really identify that easily, and that is the spirit of Belial. I'm going to read from Deuteronomy 13 verse 13. Certain men, the children of Belial, are gone out from amongst you and have withdrawn the inhabitants of their city, saying, Let us go and serve other gods, which you have not known. This means they've actually lured them away into serving idols. And the word Belial means worthlessness or wickedness. So actually the name already gives us an indication of some characteristics of the spirit. And if we look at the word idol, the word idol actually relates to something that is good for nothing, vain or vanity, of no value, or a thing of naught. So that can also be summarized as in one word, worthlessness. So the worthless sons of Belial draw you away, lure you into acts of worthlessness and serving idols. And he puffs that idol up, or that very important thing, to such an extent that you spend all your time, all your money, that you value that thing so high, and it's actually worthless. So it's a seducing spirit that lures us into something that seems good, that seems worthy, but it's not. The Apostle Paul prophesied and said, In the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. 1 Timothy 4 verse 1. And that is actually what this means. The seducing into seducing means to lead away, to persuade to disobedience or to disloyalty, to lead astray by persuasion or false promises, to attract to or to lure. So we know that this is prophesied to the end time church. And we know that we are living in a time as this. We are living in a time where you cannot trust anything. If somebody says it is the church, you have to check. You have to be on guard, because there's so many false things, false prophets, false things going on. And this is part of the spirit working in this present age. So we need to identify, and we need to see what this spirit is about. So some characteristics of the spirit is that, apart from the fact that it's worthless, which I already mentioned, it is also a spirit that is very selfish, and it actually refuses to help the poor. Deuteronomy 15 verse 9 clearly states that it's so self-centered that it cannot even see the poor. It is perverted. It actually, there we can look at Judges 19:22, where it is given over to homosexuality. So it's lured away and into homosexuality. Then it is also the horrible story of the fellow Jew that actually gave his wife to some of the men, and they actually raped her and killed her. And that story actually tells us that we can get so distant, so apathetic towards this spirit, that we don't even protect our families, that we don't even protect ourselves. We just give into the spirit and give what is of value to us, to them. So they lure us into giving what we have to them. So this is a very, very dangerous thing, and we need to intercede for this. We need to war against the spirit. We need to resist the spirit, and we need to understand how the spirit operates. So the sons of Eli was actually they were priests, but yet they were serving this Belial spirit. It's actually given to us, the Lord shares it with us in 1 Samuel 2 verse 12, that the sons of Belial was living amongst them and they were serving them. So it is also a warning to us that it can be in the midst of us not seeing this, not understanding this. So I pray to the Lord that He will keep us watchful, that we will be able to guard this ourselves and our families and our ministry against this worthless spirit leading those that we love astray into following the wrong ways. I pray that we will be watchful, Lord, that we would not be stolen away, and not to go after serving this spirit, even though it seems important, that we will be able to have the discernment to identify that, Lord, and that we will not follow after these luring temptations that actually cause us to stumble. And our Father, I pray that we will keep ourselves pure and holy and blameless before you and before those people that we are leading, so that this spirit will be so clearly identified. If it's trying to connect or touch us or get into our presence, it will be exposed immediately, Lord. So I pray that you will make us strong so that it will not attempt to call us away from you, Lord. It will not succeed in calling us away from your presence, from the time that we have given unto you, Lord, from that which we are being led to do, Lord. Make us powerful through your Spirit so that we will be able to identify, discern the Spirit, and defeat the Spirit from our lives, Lord. And Father, help me to recognize the power of Belial and to arm myself with the sword of your Spirit to fight this evil spirit. It cannot be pulled up like thorns bushes or dug up by the hand, according to 2 Samuel 23, but it must be burned on the spot, Lord. It requires a sharp spear of the Lord. So I pray that you will keep us strong in you. Give us not the strength of our own, Lord, but your strength to conquer this. I pray this in the name of Jesus Christ. Okay, guys, I know this is just an introduction of the Spirit, and this is actually, this Spirit is worth really studying, doing an in-depth study. So I'm planning on doing a webinar soon. If you're interested to join this webinar, please leave a comment with your email address, and I will send you an email. Lots of love, and I hope you have an awesome day. Shalom to you all.